Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Pete on Retreat. Today, we're going to Laos. Yeah, that's right. I'm finally taking a big trip. I'm headed off to Laos right now. Over here in Bangkok at the airport. Just got through security. Everything's going pretty smooth. My heart stopped for a minute because I got in line to check in. And when I gave my passport to the guy, he looked at me really sad. And he said, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I thought maybe my paperwork wasn't straight, or maybe I overstayed my visa and didn't realize it or something. Turns out I was just in the wrong line. I was in the line for domestic flights and not international flights. First time flying out of Bangkok. So far so good, everything's smooth. Plane starts boarding in 10 minutes. Try to grab a quick snack, and then I'll see you all in the People's Democratic Republic of Laos. Did it. I'm here in Vientiane city and it's pretty damn cool. I'm staying in the city center. Found a cheap hotel. It's only like $15 a night. It's pretty nice. I've already spotted a couple cool temples that I have to check out just in the taxi ride from the airport to my hotel. I got all unpacked, started double checking my paperwork for my visa, and now I'm going for my first walk in Laos. Looks like I'm pretty close to the Mekong River. Apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong. That's probably going to happen a lot in these next few videos. But it looks like I'm just a few blocks away and there's a cool night market. Night market's not open yet, but I just wanted to get out, get my bearings, see what's around me. So yeah, my trip started off to a bit of a rocky start yesterday. I'm not going to get into it now, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, just check out my last video titled My Last Week in Thailand. But I did make it down to the market and I made it to the night market food court. It reminded me a little bit of the Vientiane food court, but not nearly as popular and with a lot less options. There's a lot of areas of this town that seem like they were once really cool, very popular and very busy, but unfortunately things have probably died down since the pandemic's my only guess. Or maybe there's other economic issues going on in the city that I'm not aware of. I wanted to splurge a bit, get some comfort food, so I ordered some fried pork ribs and a beer, and I drank the beer before my food even came, so then I ordered another beer. The place I went to was called Anna's, I forget the name, look at this picture, something about duck. I also ordered Anna's special salad, which had bits of fried duck in it. and a ton of mint. The pork ribs were tasty, nice and tender, with a crunchy fry on them. Oh man, just walking down these streets smells so good. This morning I headed out, and having no idea what to have for breakfast here in Laos, I found a little French cafe place. I don't know why it was called French Cafe. I ordered an American breakfast. American breakfast was good, it was cheap, and it came with a salad, which I really appreciate because I know I'm not eating enough veggies. I also got a fancy coffee. Then I went walking around trying to explore some areas of the city I haven't seen yet. I mean, it's a huge city. There's no way I'm even going to make a dent in seeing what it all has to offer. But I'm trying to get an idea of at least different neighborhoods surrounding the area I'm staying in. Yesterday I didn't have breakfast. I went out for lunch, had a little street food, a couple chicken skewers and some sausage. I ended up not filming any of that, but it was all great. I'm planning on doing it again probably tomorrow. How much? 5,000. And I realized there was a couple documents I still needed copies of, so I went out and took care of all of that. That was a fun challenge. A little bit of a language barrier, but it only took about 3 or 4 shops before I got everything I needed. Then last night I went to dinner at this really cool spot. It's called Cup Chai Da. Cup Chai is Laotian for thank you. Pretty easy for me to pick up since I'm used to saying cup already after everything in Thailand to be polite. I'd watched some videos on cuisine in Laos, and I discovered there's a really popular dish, kind of an unofficial national dish here called lop. Found that on the menu last night, so I had to try that. It's a traditional grilled lamb dish served with all kinds of herbs. And at least in the video I watched, you order it with the sticky rice, which is the most sticky rice I've ever seen. And you eat it with your hands. Now, while it's flavored with lots of herb, I have to say the mint was the herb that stuck out the most. It was my second very minty dish here in Laos so far. It was delicious. And Cup Chai Da is a fantastic place to eat. It's kind of on a main street. Downstairs is really cool with this whole bar set up and some tables, some old Vespas and some old bikes. Skate. And then there's a whole upstairs that overlooks the busy street. That's where I ate. I decided to indulge and actually had a mango sorbet after dinner, and then headed back to the hotel. Today I got out, like I said, and had breakfast, explored some more areas of the town, started shooting some footage. I also wanted to get some longer pants so I could be nice and respectful when I started going into the temples. Found some very lightweight, basic black, long shorts that go down to about mid-calf. I think they're going to come very handy for me. Now I'm headed out for a little dinner. Tomorrow morning I've got my appointment to get my visa taken care of at the Thai consulate, or the Thai consulaire, I guess, as it's officially called. I'm hoping that goes all smooth. I put some good work into making sure my paperwork's all legit and that I got everything I need. I'm actually planning on being a basic tourist tonight. I'm gonna go to a Hard Rock Cafe. It's not that I'm afraid to get another dish that's filled with mint, but I do kind of want to know what I'm going to eat before I order it. And after dinner, I'm just going to go home, continue editing my last week in Thailand video, and try to get that uploaded tonight. I love this time of night, just before sunset, the breeze coming in, shade all around. great lighting. I found this really cool park with an awesome fountain. It's a great landmark for keeping my bearings going around the city. And it's right next door to the Moonlight Lounge, which is a local bar that I've heard cool things about and want to check out maybe Friday night. Yeah, funny thing about the Hard Rock Cafe is when me and my friends went to Italy, we ate nothing but Italian food and gelato every single day for about a week. And then when we got to Florence, we found a Hard Rock Cafe, and it was such a nice treat for us to just grub on nachos and burgers. So Nett, Susie, Hard Rock Cafe was for you. Dinner was fantastic. Absolutely love the music that they play there. I walked in, they're playing David Bowie, I'm Afraid of Americans. For all my Nin friends out there, you know what a good sign that is. Now I'm going to walk home. Like always, I want to thank you all for watching. This is Pete on retreat, and I wish you were here.